In this video, we will learn about 10 most interesting things about true romance. So get popcorn and drink of your choice ready. The show is about to begin. On the first day of shooting, it became clear that Christian Slater and director Tony Scott had different ideas on how to play Clarence, so Scott gave Slater a copy of Taxi Driver, and told him to watch it as homework. Although this movie was not directed by Quentin Tarantino, it is still considered part of the Tarantino universe. The first clue to this is Lee Donowitz, the grandson of Sergeant Donnie Donowitz from Inglourious Basterds. The second piece of evidence is the fact that Mr. White in Reservoir Dogs mentions working with a girl named Alabama. Original movie script was a combination of True Romance and Natural Born Killers. Reportedly, it followed Quentin's original Natural Born Killers script until after the prison riot. After escaping, Mickey and Mallory decide to find and kill the screenwriter who wrote the glitzy Hollywood movie about their exploits. The writer goes on the run, and True Romance was the movie he writes while trying to evade the two psychotic killers. It was told in trademark Tarantino chapter fashion, out of chronological order. When it became obvious that the miniseries-length script would never sell, the two stories were split into separate movies that we all know and love. One of most memorable characters in True Romance is Alabama's pimp, played by Gary Oldman. In early versions of the script, the character of Drexel had several more scenes. Many were removed and repurposed for Pulp Fiction before being removed from that project as well. Gary Oldman had his Dracula wigmaker work on Drexel's dreadlock wig, and he sported one of his eyes from the same movie. His 70-year-old mother was on set each day and he would solicit her opinions on his performance. Quentin Tarantino chose the name Alabama as an homage to Pam Grier, who was Alabama in Women in Cages. The original script even had Clarence mention that the name sounded like a Pam Grier character. Drew Barrymore was the first choice for the role of Alabama Whitman, but she was unavailable. The sunglasses Christian Slater wears throughout the movie can also be seen on Uma Thurman in Kill Bill. She takes them from Buck after she wakes from her coma, and wears them to shield her eyes from the fluorescent hospital lights. Quentin Tarantino wrote the roles of Clarence Worley and Alabama Whitman with Robert Carradine and Joan Cusack in mind. Tom Sizemore was originally cast as Virgil before eventually assuming the role of Cody Nicholson. Sizemore recommended James Gandolfini for the role of Virgil. Liam Neeson turned down the role of Vincenzo Cocotti, which went to Christopher Walken.